Hi everybody, it's me Sugar Song, and I'm gonna play Secret World. Now, I'm gonna be quiet because it's the beginning here, and I want you guys to know what's going on.
There have been eyewitness reports of activity inside the perimeter, including ongoing fighting between Orochi security personnel and armed civilians. Authorities are denying these reports, and the military has barred anyone from approaching within 100 meters of the temporary perimeter.
You will see the end of days. You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar. To lose everything or to become a god. To stand with us or against us. The choice is yours.
Exactly! It is mine!
Remember this.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices
They
that
will whisper in
your
your sleep.
sleep.
You are with the chosen,
You are with
but
the
you
chosen,
must choose for
but you
yourself.
must make the right choices.
You are cursed with free will.
You are cursed with free will. We are here to guide you to the light.
It's not my place to intervene, but then
Even
this,
if this is merely a dream.
Make the right
Make
choices.
the right choices. And be mindful of the
The
voices,
bees! The bees!
for they speak the truth.
The bees! Okay, that part always gets to me every time I see it. Okay, so this game is now on Steam. You can buy it on Steam. It's a one-time purchase. It's an online MMO RPG type game because, like, of course, it does have some storyline. Now, keep in mind, this game is not like other games. It doesn't have levels. Okay, guys? No levels. 4 days later after that whole incident of whatever happened with B, basically there's no levels at all. You can go online today, and if you know somebody that played it before you, they can come back and play the same quests with you to level you up. So it's a very conscientious game of how gamers want to play with each other. Our power is just kind of going a little haywire here. Ugh. Crazy. Obviously, I named myself Sugar Song. Why wouldn't I? So 2 days after the freak out, now we're playing around with our power, getting used to it. This game's awesome, by the way. It has a lot of... Oh, okay, I'll be quiet again.
Somebody's been bad. I approve. Mind if I come in? Time is ticking, so I'll cut straight to the chase. I work in talent acquisition, specializing in a highly unconventional sector for a very particular client. And they're particularly interested in your kind of talent. Fucking stuff up, putting it back together, altering the fabric of space and time, basic thaumaturgy. My client is only interested in the best of the best. That's
Of the
where I come in.
best.
Your talent is raw, but it's obvious. My client has the means to refine that talent and make the most of what you've got, and I'm not talking about money. Well, not just money. Protection, power, the best parties in the biz. We're prepared to give you a unique opportunity, a chance to prove you've got what it takes to hang with the big boys and girls, to rule the world. It's up to you to grab that opportunity by the balls. Based on what I've seen so far, you might be what I'm looking for, or you might end up dead. Time will tell. Tick tock. You have an appointment tomorrow in Brooklyn that I'd recommend you keep.
Right,
There's no
right,
address.
right.
Consider this the commencement of your
Thanks.
official interview.
Thanks, buddy.
Find us, or we'll find you. My client has eyes everywhere. Don't be stupid.
Right.
Later, gang.
Okay, bye, dude. Don't know your name, thanks. See you later. The Illuminati. So, obviously, I went with the Illuminati. Okay. If you notice, I changed my camera position just a tad. Okay. Now that we're in the city, we can do some more stuff. So, there's 3 different groups that you can choose from, which are the Illuminati, the Templars, and the Dragons. And I do have a dragon as well, which takes place in Japan and Tokyo and stuff like that. China, you know. But this time around, I figured I would go with the Illuminati. Each area has their own starting zone. Each area has its own different skill sets and what they can be. So keep that in mind when you're making your characters. I will show you what I mean here in a minute.
No. Too much visibility on the street. They're listening. They're always listening. That's why I keep the dryers running 24/7. They bug my phones, read my mail. They have this place on CCTV. Replace my girlfriend with an android. The Illuminati. I know you know. And they know I know. You know? Oh, you're wondering why they haven't disappeared me. Shut down my magazine? It's because I play smart. I play along. It's a game to them, you know? It's all just a game. Oh, hi, Leah. Don't worry, she's not one of them. She's in my D&D group. Role-playing is the only avenue to resist control. We do nothing they don't tell us to. They've been conditioning us in every kind of media for years, okay? Example,
Okay.
Pac-Man. That's how they see you. Just a little head, just a mind share. And you run through the mazes they built, sucking down their pills. The fruit, the forbidden wisdom of Eden, never enough. And you
Sure.
can't shake the fucking ghosts, right? I mean, they're watching you. Their eyes are always watching you, even beyond death. This all adds up. That's where you'll find the Illuminati, at the Dark Center, in the Ghost House, in the Labyrinth. It's right here. Just follow the yellow dot road. That's all I can say.
Okay, crazy man. But he's not entirely wrong.
Yep, you were never here. I got it.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So this game is very interesting. It goes with a lot of different kind of levels and has interesting monsters as well. It's a pretty free-range game for the most part. I mean, like, you can do whatever you want, but once you're high enough level, obviously, that's with any game. And you can get these lore that I'm gonna try to shimmy my way up to that one. Ah, almost got it. Up. Up. Yeah. Got it. on. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. It's just lore on the storyline, and I never read it anyways. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go over here anyways. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Alright, so, it doesn't matter what you choose. Oh, I was gonna show you the talent tree. Hold on. Oops, wrong button. Is it T? No, it is not. Is it I? No, it is not. I always forget. There we go. Okay, so this is your weapon area, your skills, and this is your dex. Now, these are the decks that everybody has. Let me show you the outfits here. And this is for the Illuminati. A bounty hunter. It's probably what I'm gonna go, maybe. It's like each one of like the different ones that you choose. Like if you went with what I got, you'll get this too. Of course, it might look a little different on your character because you might not be a girl, but pretty much similar in the retrospect. If you're a girl guy, it'll change what the outfit kind of looks in the way. Ooh, I like Slayer. Okay, so these are elites. Gun 1. These are the new ones that they came out with. These are the regular standard ones, which I suggest you do first. Now, keep in mind, each one of these do have different stuff, obviously. So that's probably the one I'm going to go for right now. And see, every time you change your deck, this will tell you where to go for the deck, basically. And those are the standard ones that everybody has. And they'll all be the same kind of, like, outfits and stuff like that for them. But your major ones are the ones that will change. And you can change out your weapons at any time. I probably might go with anything that my first deck has to go along with it. And since this is here, I'll grab it. And it's easy. Okay, so this is basically the area of the Illuminati. Whoopsie, Jesus. I was being Jesus there for a second, just floating along. Basically, if you're not an Illuminati, you really... Well, you can come here, but at one point you probably will die. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how it all works. But I'm sure you can come into this part of it. This is the maze area of the Illuminati area. And you just kind of follow the hands here to where you need to go. Now, I'm sure there's more lore in here, but I'm not going to run around like an idiot and look for it. That scared me. The clap. That was a... I don't know why I laughed. I think I thought of a dumb joke and laughed about it. Probably. Okay. This way. This way. This way. Tiptoe through the window, and there's lore underneath the stairs. Okay. So, obviously, this is not the more entertaining part of this game, but this is what you have to do to get through the first area. Okay, so this is the part where people might die if they came into, because this is the main area of the Illuminati. Oh, hi everybody. How's it going? You know, I'm here. Hi. How's it going?
You know the drill. Run them through due diligence.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Please, no head trauma.
Someone ping Cassini to shut that fucking alarm off.
Have you ever seen a person void themselves from exposure to pink noise?
Get these two freaks out of here.
Okay.
Hi. Have you ever seen a psychiatrist or taken psychedelic drugs? Whoa, 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 don't freak out. You got a lot of narcosynthetics in your system to fast track the rapport process. So make yourself comfortable before you lose motor function in your arms and legs. Is it safe? No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm a researcher. An experimental researcher.
Zern, my schedule is triple booked, so get started 10 minutes ago.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Geary. Management.
Still here.
I'm sure you are.
Wow. Illuminati. Always there. Okay. Today, we're going to be provoking your extra-human potential. Routine tests. Psychic driving, invasive procedures, auto-suggestion, and this is all going to happen while you're under a post-hypnosis role-playing scenario.
Role-playing.
I'm going to play you a looped recording of the catastrophe in Tokyo. And then, with a little chemical assessment,
You kind of look like Doc Brown in a way.
limited neurons are going to work their crazy magic. I won't lie to you. This is going to be an intense, out-of-body experience. Wow. I'm pretty excited myself.
Hey, Doc. No offense, but I am not happy about
And
this.
Subject has left the building.
So, right now, I am having an out-of-body experience. And is a role-playing experience as well. So this is obviously teaching you how to play the game, by the way. This whole little role-playing thing that they're talking about right now. This area that we're in right now, that we're going into, the thing that happened in Tokyo, it not only give you backstory.
It's all shut down. Kaidencho,
Be quiet.
everything. From the park to Arachi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight, it's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
I love that quote.
Thank Gaia.
I would love to fight, but these trousers are bloody velvet.
How are you feeling?
So obviously these three people are from different factions. So obviously you can group up people with different factions. Like I said before.
Sarah, get your gun. Open the gate!
My God.
Here we go.
How many have they got in there?
Too many.
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo, it doesn't. We stop it here, whatever it takes.
Let's do this. Take it like all the other occult disasters, right?
We really have to stop meeting like this.
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, this is a whole dream sequence that we are experiencing right now. And, we are experiencing what already happened. This is why we have our powers, is probably because of this. More than likely. That, I don't know. I've played this game to a point. I'm in one of the very big areas right now in the game. I don't know everything quite yet.
That's your plan?
Well, it's a plan. I played this part too many times. Because every time you make a character, they make you play this part. So, yeah. That's the only thing that's kind of repetitive, and I kind of wish that, like, if you played the game before, that they would not let, or make you have the option to skip this part, or the beginning part, but obviously they don't allow that.
We're gonna need to use some heavier powers. Don't hold back, right?
I was passing myself.
Listen, Sarah. You have to find Zuberi. We'll hold them.
Yes, Zuberi. Great. Alright, bye guys. I'm glad we're splitting up, because that's what you do in every horror game. Or any horror thing in general. Alright. So now we're getting to the meat of this, what happened here, basically. I have them clicked because I know what's going to happen next.
Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mended?
There you go, buddy.
Good. But even Gaia will be tested by what is to come.
Making a stand wasn't working out.
Yeah, about that. This ain't looking much better, to be honest.
Now is not the time for argument.
Told you you would say that.
Tells you would say that.
Reach the next platform.
Will do. So now I have it to where I can heal myself. That was the whole point of that. And obviously they picked a weapon that's really good. Shotgun is a good weapon. But I'm not gonna really use it until maybe later. Oh, by the way, another thing too. You can use every single weapon in the game. How I play it is a little different than probably most people, but eventually you can have every weapon in the game if you really want to. You can do the first quest over and over again until you have every weapon, until you have enough skill points to get every weapon under your belt, and obviously that is a good thing too for you if you really wanted to do that, to have all your options open. And I'll show you what I do. Now, another suggestion is, you saw all the main outfits that is for everybody.
It's all coming down.
You can actually just do that and have that maxed out. And once you do that, I believe once you have all the outfits, I believe you get this ultimate one that I didn't show you, because honestly, who has the time to go and do that crap? Not me. But I figured that this would be a good game for Halloween. Hold on, I need to take a drink. So we don't really know what happened at all. Like, what happened to that girl? Where is she? What happened when she saw that? Is the question.
Pineal gland. Overstimulated. Higher brain functions. Functioning. That is great work. Well above MK Ultra success rate. Hey, can I ask you, have you ever seen a jaguar tripping?
Zern!
Well, yes. Look it up sometime. Hey, you better haul ass to the test chamber. Jump through a few hoops. Oh, and you may be feeling some discomfort from the microchip that I grafted to your spinal column. No worries, though. I mean, it's gonna fade, really. And as your doctor, I'd caution you, strongly caution you, don't try removing it. Okay?
No shh. It's like, no duh, Sherlock. Why would you do that? Alright, so now you get to choose what you want to use as your weapons. Which, of course, this little scenario that we just went through with the doc there, it's different for everybody. Absolutely everybody, it is different. So how you go into that little role-playing area that he called it, basically is different for everybody. For the Illuminati, you just saw how it is and what it's like. For the Templars, it's completely different. For the Dragons, it's completely different. So that's just kind of one of the things that you get to experience differently than most people. Like, obviously, you have to see what the other one is, and I'm sure if you went around online, you could see all the different scenarios of how you get basically into that dreamlike state is it's also called. Alright. So now we get to choose our weapons. We get to choose two.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want.
Blah, blah,
it is
blah.
an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective hero.
Okay.
Magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please. You have an edge, my friend, and I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less.
Nothing
in the test
more.
chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe.
Oh wait,
Except
nothing
from
more.
me. Now, let us begin.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Just go up and shoot him in the face. Oh, is this close enough for you? Okay. I know what I'm going for.
Pistols. Light, versatile, easy to slip through a weapons check. Always carry a pair to maximize damage, speed, and intimidation. Learn the language of pistols.
Blah 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 blah. Good enough. Now I get to choose my ticking weapon.
These are for matadors, eh? The sword fighter understands speed and anticipation. This is the company line. You will use it to maintain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Alright, goodbye. Alright, so now that we have our weapons, which we got to choose. We can actually get into the meat of this game. Sorry, I'm a little weird. But you knew that already, didn't you all? You knew that, right? You, right there. You in the back. You. Why aren't you watching the video anymore? No, come back. Come back. Dude, I know you're back there watching over your kid's shoulder or your brother's shoulder or whatever. You totally can join us, you know, you can sit down and watch the craziness unfold. Okay, I'm good now. If there was actually somebody behind you, and you're like, wait, who's she talking to? There's no one there. There's definitely no one there. But there was. That's the key now, isn't it, my friends? Alright, so now we get to actually do crap after we talk to the lady upstairs, who is a lovely person and not a person I absolutely just detest and think is a total witch with a capital B. But then again, most of these people are not, you know, all that nice. I mean, what do you expect? They are assassins, I'm guessing, and some of them can be. Hello? Lady?
I fucking love old school hip-hop, don't you? Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill...
Oh, so like PlayStation!
...achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast of Maine. The people aren't a major deal. Do you know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative, but not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye, lady, who I love so very much. Alright, now we're actually going to where the first quests are. If you are any of the people, you end up here. And basically, from here on out, you basically can go anywhere. Okay? Once you leave the main area, you can meet up with anyone. Absolutely anyone. From any other faction, like I've said before. Once we get into this other area, you saw probably a person run by me. That's probably just another Illuminati in that area. And eventually we'll have to come back here and get quests from them and blah, blah, blah. Another lore up here. I want to go get it quick. And everything is rendition to bees, by the way. It's really weird, but that's the gameplay, I suppose. And as you can probably see, these are little honeycombs. Whoosh. Okay. Down into the catacomb. Yes. I want to go. Alright, so this is the main area. This is the main area that we're going into, by the way. This is where everybody is at. Everybody. I was currently downloading missing data, apparently. Who knew? As I eat my candy. Okay, here we go. This is the main area, everybody. Where everybody comes. You can't see them right now because they're in a cinematic.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the Great British Rail System, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
Well, that's weird. It didn't sprout me across like it usually should have. That's okay. We can walk there, I suppose. Okay, so this is where your main quests are for the first area. Okay, so you know how I said there's no technical levels in this game? Well, that's kind of true and kind of a lie. What it is, what I'm talking about when I say levels, it's not like World of Warcraft where you have level 20s and level 30s and level 100s and level 110. There is no such thing in this game. Hold on. More story.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone.
Hi, Boone.
Troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Illuminati may have a legacy on Solomon Island, but you folks gave that up for the high life and the low road. Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. If I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Lore back here. On your way there, you can do this quest.
This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. Nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Ain't that the truth? Okay. So obviously that quest you can do with other people. Any of these quests really you can do with other people. Just your main blue quests are the only things that you cannot do over and over again, obviously, since that's what actually levels you. When I say level, I'm talking about, like, you saw how each weapon has its own, like, set of, like, skills that you have to have and, like, stuff like that. That's the leveling I'm talking about. I'm not talking about 1, 2, and 3. Not at all. There's no such thing as that in this game. It's all about leveling up your weapons, and once you level up your weapons, you're pretty much done. To a point. Because not only can you level up your weapons, but you can level up the fact of how good you are with the weapons and what tier gear you can wear and stuff like that. I wanted to get them all in the fire, so now I can get that quest done. Awesome. Okay, and so these quests as well, you can do with other people. You can do it over and over again, as many times as you want. Like I said before, this quest right here, the blue quest that you see right now that's saying to go to the Kingsmouth area, that's the quest that you can't do it over and over again. If that wasn't clear before. Dang it. Here comes a big guy. Okay, see those circles right there? Stay out of the circles, whatever you do. Oops, I used a dodge. My bad. And you can do dodges like that too, by the way. Hello. You can be shot by somebody in the thing. Oh, someone is doing that quest! Hooray for them! Okay. Once it loads up, I'm gonna go for the harder one to make. Alright, so now we can actually use our skills. Now I can go like this. And like this. So that way I can use what my weapons are when I pick them up from other things. Okay, so you see how this one has a red dot? We need that one for this outfit. And that's all I could do right now, pretty much. Now I can equip my new pistols that I just got from that quest. Now, if you come over here, you can go and get this quest. It's not actually all that hard. Read the schematics. And I'm going to make a sword. Grab the shotgun. Turn around. Grab this. Alright, and now, if you hit Y, you can go and put the shotgun into here with the toolbox and dismantle it. And then you take it back into there And you pretty much can take it apart like so. This is a little taxing, but you know, what do you expect? This is how you craft, by the way. And ta-da! Sword. So that quest is complete. Now I can equip that new sword. Alright, so now I'm decked out for the new stuff. So now we can go into here, which is the blue quest that we're doing.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
Any minute now. There it is.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first. More out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
Okie dokie. So, what I do is I get this quest, which is the missing person, and I get this quest, which is supply run. You can only get one red quest, by the way. One.
3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
Okay. So now we're gonna go drop off one of the other quests.
You know where to find me. Stuck behind this desk.
Oh, wait. First things first is grab this, so we know where the supplies are. Okay, now we're gonna go upstairs. Whoopsie doodles, what the hell? Okay. That's just the online store that you can buy stuff from. I do have a few things I can get from there, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Just because I played this before and I did do it before. I'll do that when I'm not playing it with all of you lovely people. Okay, so those are the main quests that you have to do to get to this point. And after that, well, you pretty much can do whatever you want. As you probably can tell, there's a map here, and that you have to do your blue quest. That is your main quest when you do these kind of things. And there's like tons of quests like that. I'm sorry. I was pointing with my actual finger. This one right here is another quest. There's tons of quests in the church. There's another quest right back here. Any of the where these like little boxes are quests. This is a save point where if you die, you come back to here, or sometimes I've come back into the church. It all depends on where you're at in the map, or where you'll come back at. Basically, once you're done with this area, you'll know, because you'll follow your blue quest until you're done with this area. Then you'll go into the next area, which will be a whole new area altogether. Because as you probably can see right here is where you'll go into another area. Well, you can actually go outside into that little tree limb area, and you can go from there too. So if you all want me to play this outside of the 13 Days of Halloween, because this is obviously a 13 Day of Halloween game that I'm playing right now, I will be all happy to do that for all of you and continue on this character that I just made. If you want that, just put comments down below, tell your friends about my channel, subscribe, do all the shebang. Until next time, I'm Sugar Song. Bye, everybody.